here with the coach of the Miami Redhawks, Chris Bergeron. Miami dropped a 4-3 game at Ferris State today in overtime to end the series. And Coach, your thoughts, maybe just starting with the end first. You go on the power play in overtime and then the shorthanded goal for Ferris at the end.
Yeah, the end was disappointing. Obviously, Tim, not what we were hoping for. The end of the game itself in regulation, pretty happy with our group. They found a way to tie the game shorthanded after giving up the go-ahead goal there. You get a 4-on-3 power play and you think, okay, this is going to go our way. And obviously it didn't. A mistake by our goaltender, and it ended up in our net. So disappointing. You'll take away some good, but mostly disappointment right now.
And just some really big kind of swings there going behind late in the third period. But we've talked about the resiliency and just kind of that third goal specifically to force overtime and the play that Clement made and just not giving up on it even.
Yeah. What comes to mind on their third goal, Tim, is the unnecessary undisciplined penalty we took. We already shorthanded. And we took to us as coaches, that penalty that put us down 5-on-3 was totally unnecessary and undisciplined. And it's not who we want to be. It's not who we say we are. And 5-on-3 is very, very difficult. Full marks to Ferris. They took advantage of the 5-on-3. We had a 5-on-3, couldn't take advantage of it. So it definitely swings. I like the fact that our guys didn't get too low after that. We talk about not getting too high or too low. Obviously that would have been a too high, or excuse me, a too low situation, but they didn't. And they hung in there and found a way to get the tying goal.
Just kind of struggles on the power play tonight in general. Yesterday you had 3 power play goals. Yeah. So what was kind of your overall assessment of special teams? Obviously we kind of already talked about the one in overtime.
I thought we had some good looks, Tim. I mean, on the power play, definitely, you're right. 3 for 5 last night, and we gave up a shorthanded goal last night. So special teams made a big play in last night's game. Tonight, unfortunately, we weren't able to capitalize on power plays, but we did have good looks. We had good chances. That's something we have to take a positive on. The last power play there, just not very good. And then the 5-on-3, a goal against that's one of those ones that's tough. It was a tip puck. We got to get a shot block, but those are tough ones to kill anyway. So, I mean, overall, we lost the special teams battle both nights. And special teams wins you hockey games, just that simple.
You said after yesterday that you wanted a better start today. Got the early goal, but that was the only shot on goal in that first 8 minutes or so. What was your takeaway from how your group came out and started the game?
I thought we came out better. I really did. I thought it was a good start for us. We had too many lapses as far as I was concerned, but it wasn't. I don't want to say it was 10 or north of 10 lapses. It was just a handful. And again, credit to Ferris State. They found a way to capitalize on those lapses. Right now I look at the start. I look at that first 8 minutes, the first 10 minutes. That's what we want to do on the road. We're not going to blow anybody out in their own building. That's not what we were talking about. We just give up 4 goals in the first period last night is not what we're looking for either. So to be up 1-0 or whatever it was early, we thought it was a better start. It was kind of a settle into a boring road game, if you will. And, that's what the whole game seemed to be. I did think we had the better of the chances, at least through 2 periods for sure. But then, the third period, full marks to Ferris. They did a good job, won the third.
We've talked about some of the new faces that you brought in and some guys that have scored. Talk to me about the first line, especially Grisak, Regish, Barry. You had goals from 2 of those guys last night and the other one tonight, and what they've been able to do for you offensively.
Well, those 3 guys played together in junior before they all went off their separate ways to college, and there's a chemistry there for sure, and they've showed that chemistry in the first 2 games. They're guys that we're going to count on, even though Grisak and Regish are new guys. We're still going to count on them. They're new to our team and our program, but not new to college hockey necessarily. And Matt Barry's somebody we're looking to make strides from last year to this year. So. Off to a good start, that group for sure, and hopefully they can keep it going.
Logan Neaton, debut for the Redhawks, did have 29 saves. What was your assessment of his play tonight?
Good, definitely not bad, but not great. I mean, that last goal cannot happen. That's just the reality of it. I'm not sure on their second goal. I'd have to watch the tape on that. The third one, the go-ahead goal, was tip puck. Those are very, very difficult on any goaltender. So I think it was good. We'll watch the tape and we'll evaluate it more. But it's not something that we can't have plays like that to end the game, and we just can't. We have to make a better play with the puck.
So let's spin it forward now. A week off for the Red Hawks, and then you go to Michigan State on the 15th and 16th of October. And what will we be looking for to accomplish with your team during these next week and a half?
We'll just get back to the teaching. I mean, we had 5 weeks of practice, training camp, what have you. 2 games. Now we've got real games to learn from. Get back to teaching our system. Get back to executing and details and the habits, and we'll have plenty of time to work on that. So we'll have to, pick ourselves up here once we get home, rest tomorrow, maybe even Tuesday, and then get back to work as we get to the middle of the week.
Okay, Coach, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me, Tim. Take care.